So in this problem here, we're going to be doing a mass balance. But before we do that, we're going to do a degree of freedom analysis on the system. So let's draw what we have. We have a process, a blending process. So we have two input streams and an outlet stream. And our inlet stream M1 is 30 weight percent ethanol and 70 weight percent water. And that's blended with our stream 2, which is 60% ethanol and 40% water. And then our product stream, M3, is 35% ethanol, therefore 65% water. And what we want to figure out is the mass ratio of stream 1 to stream 2, so M1 over M2. But to get there, we need to do a mass balance, and first we need to do a degree of freedom analysis to figure out if this system is even solvable. So let's do our first DOF, and we know that we have 3 unknowns, which are M1, M2, and M3. And we have 2 balances, which are on the ethanol and the water. And we have 0 additional information. That leaves us with a degree of freedom of 1, which is greater than 0, and that means we need more information, because this is not solvable. But a way we can get around that, since we're really just concerned with the mass ratio, we don't really need to know, and that isn't really specific, because when you change, we're really just looking for the ratio, not like any specific system with a certain mass flow rate. So what we can do is we can take a basis, and so what we're going to do is we're going to take a basis of, let's do 100 grams of stream 1. I always do like 100 or like 1,000 for my basis, or whatever makes sense. But numbers based on 10 are really easy to work with. So now let's do our mass balances. And our first one is going to be a total mass balance, and that is just M1 plus M2 is equal to M3. And now we're going to do a balance on ethanol, and that is going to be 0.3 M1 plus 0.6 M2 is equal to 0.35 M3. And so what we're gonna do here is plug in what we know here. So we took a basis of M1 being 100. So that means 100 plus M2 is equal to M3. Now we know M3, and we can plug that in here. So we're going to get that 0.3 M1 plus 0.6 M2 is equal to 0.35 100 plus M2. And we're gonna simplify this out. Just do some algebra. 1 plus 0.6 M2 equal to 35 plus 0.35 M2. Now I'm just gonna work this out in my calculator. Where am I? Where did I go wrong here? Oh, M1 is equal to 100. Need to simplify this out a little bit more. So 30, plugging in 100 here. So 0.3 times 30. 30 plus 0.6 M2 is equal to 35 plus 0.35 M2. And 0.25 M2 is equal to 5. And M2 is equal to 20. So now we can figure out M1 over M2, since we're looking for the ratio of the stream 1 to stream 2. Flow rate is going to be 100 over 20. And that is a ratio of 5.